Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our new chapter of gaming. Indie games are just hours away from being streamed live here on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. I am so excited to be on this journey. But what does this journey entail? And how can you support it? Well, I'm about to announce how it's going to work. So this is the main channel on YouTube. And what does this have to do with our indie games? Well, because I'm streaming one tonight. Horomon is going to be our first game. It's based on Pokemon. It's inspired by Pokemon. So, some Pokemon aspects are included. But it's made by an indie developer or an indie developer group. So, it counts towards our indie games. Now, we are going to be live tonight on the main channel, but I have a poll. And I'm going to explain how this is going to work in just a moment. So on the main channel, I actually have memberships. I'll talk about that in a moment. So we have this channel, the main channel for live streams. We do also have IndieYuuki for uploads. Here's my point about the live streams and memberships. How it's going to work is if you are a member of the main channel and live streams become part of this main channel for indie games, then you can support the channel with super chats and all that good stuff, along with emojis and loyalty badges, which I'll show you right here. Okay, so if you join, oops, not that one. If you press the join button, you're gonna see this: loyalty badges and emojis. And yes, even though you might not like the VR chat stuff, just in case, I will still give you a shout out anyway, because that is one of the perks here. But what does this have to do with indie games? Because I'm also uploading gameplay at the same time for indie games of other games too, to show them off, as well as our develop the demos. So you get those early. It just so happens that I'm making a poll, and you guys can start voting. You can vote for this poll. But now is where I introduce to you the purple side of IndieYuuki, and that is the Twitch channel. And the Twitch channel's name is, of course, IndieYuuki. Now, I have your standard fare of panels, your rules, schedule, about, support, but there's some rules I need to go over because I know for a fact that some of these rules will be broken anyway, but I do need to go over them anyway, just to be formal. Okay, so here are the rules when it comes to IndieYuuki, folks. You have to be polite, respectful to the chat, to everybody, including myself. You also have to be respectful to the developer of the game. The reason why I say this, and I added this rule specifically for indie games, is because you have to be, remember, they put their heart, soul, and money into making this game. This is not all RPG Maker. This could be Unity, this could be other game engines like Unity. You have to pay for that stuff, even the assets. So if they put in their money, they're putting their money, time, heart, and soul into a game. So the best thing you can do is be respectful to the developer by saying thank you for making this game possible. Because without them, there is no game. Okay. By the way, I'm making one. Little hint, hint, wink, wink. Anyway, that's rule number one. Rule number two, profanity rule. Okay, this one might get changed depending on the situation. Profanity is allowed provided that is PG-13 and it needs to be exciting. It cannot be insulting. If you are using profanity to have fun and we're laughing, you're good. Good job. You are not breaking the rule. But if you're using it to bully somebody, you are breaking the rule. And that's an automatic timeout. I'm not, last year I said, you know what, I'm being lenient. This year I'm not being lenient. I am strict this year, folks. I'm not, I'm going to be a nice guy, but I have to be strict sometimes. And profanity is one of those gray areas of my rule book. What is insulting and what is exciting? Let me give you an example. What is insulting is if you're using it to hurt somebody in the chat, if you're being mean. What is exciting though is if I get the final kill in Warzone, then you use profanity to have fun. That's exciting and that's okay. That's not breaking my rule. So you're good there. Okay? So have fun with that. But please do not bully somebody with profanity, please. Thank you. Next rule. Next rule is no hate speech is allowed. I don't care what it is. No hate speech on religion, race, etc. None. Automatic timeout. Now, the word hate itself is not illegal. It's the way that if it's hate speech against a religion, race, etc., then it's illegal. And I will ban you, or even worse, no, I will give you timeout, or even worse, ban ya. However, the word hate itself isn't illegal. So if you hate a game because of a mechanic, then that's fine. I understand. Okay, that's fine. Go for it. That's not illegal. I'm not going to ban you or time you out for that. I just wanted to make sure that you provide a reason. Because we're talking about game developers here. If you hate a game because of a mechanic, then let me know. Maybe we can do some type of email or message board, and we can tell them, hey, some of my viewers said, you know what, maybe this can help the game a bit. Maybe you can try to add that, and let's see what they say. So type of review, a criticism that is more informed, so we can help the developer. Remember, we're not only showing off these games, we're also helping the developer of these games to get better. So the word hate is not illegal, the hate speech is. Okay? Now, the next rule is the one rule that I have to add for indie games. Specifically because I know for sure that you're going to ask, hey Yuki, can I get a code? Hey Yuki, can I get a giveaway? Hey Yuki, can I get 5 codes for my friends? Well, that my answer to that question will depend on what happens. Because I know for sure when it comes to indie games and they love the game that they want, I know for sure they want a code for Steam, for example. Unfortunately, I don't control this. Here's how this works though. I'm going to give you an example from my main channel though. So in August of last year, I decided to contact a major YouTuber for VR chat. Her name is Taveria Sater Peace. And the reason why I contacted this said content creator for VR chat is because I wanted to start reaction videos. And I'm still going to go back to that, by the way. And she said yes. Therefore, I started doing reaction videos. This is the same deal with indie games, except instead of VR chat reaction videos, we're talking about codes for games. Now, why is this important? Unlike reaction videos where it's just react to something, this is asking for a game code to play something that somebody developed. And there are rules with this. You're not going to get a free game each time. That's my rule. That's the rule. That's the typical rule. Sometimes the developers will do like you have to buy the game or They might be doing like a post on Twitter, which I did sign up for, by the way. Like, there's gonna be a post on Twitter. Hey, looking for content creators to play game. Anybody interested? You know what I did? I signed up. I signed up for that thing. And that's why you're getting at least one game in October. It's actually a Shakespeare inspired JRPG. But other than that, I have no idea of the other details. All I know is I have a shot to give code to you guys. Maybe for me, just me only, but I already asked if there's gonna be other codes to give away for my viewing audience. They said no right now, but they might do something. So that's what I do behind the scenes. Okay? So, long story short, guys, if I have a code that I can give away, I will let you guys know. I will do a giveaway, maybe do some Yuki coin, maybe do this and that, and then we'll go from there. But for the most part, my answer to do I have a code is no, unless I otherwise state something. What I could do is in the title of the stream, maybe I can do said code giveaway on the title. But I'm not going to do that unless I have a code to give away. That's the rule. Okay? So there's that. Schedule. Okay, this can change too. The schedule right now is Mondays and Wednesdays at 5, our normal streaming time. But, but, here's where it gets a little bit exciting. If you like where it's going and you like the channel and you like what's going to happen, I will consider 8:45 as well. Our late night, our late owls, or I should say in this case, our late indie gamers. If you are thinking about, hey, this is fun, I want more, then I'll consider adding 8:45 on Mondays and Wednesdays. Maybe even earlier, 2:30 on Mondays and Wednesdays. Who knows? One of those two is going to happen. But only if you guys like it. Okay? So for now, Mondays and Wednesdays at 5, starting tonight. Games. So starting games for Twitch is going to be the Koromon, like I've mentioned. And the planned games include the Outbound Ghost, which is an indie game inspired by Paper Mario. And there's another game on the horizon which I have not put on the board, but it is that JRPG game I signed up for. But I'm not sure what the name is yet. I will let you guys know later. Planned giveaways, like I have mentioned, the indie game Steam code if there is, and Steam gift cards. So if you guys want to buy games on Steam, maybe I can give you Steam gift card. I am not doing it for Epic though. Okay, Steam only for the moment. Unless you guys see somewhere else I can do indie games. Okay. Now, if you are not content developer, if you are a game developer for indie games and you want me to check it out, I have something called Twitter. And you can contact me on Twitter at RetroYukiYT. I am happy to take a look, and have some fun with it and show it off. Just let me know. Just keep in mind that I do Mondays and Wednesdays at 5 p.m. only to start. So let me know what the game is, what the title is, what type of game it is, where can people download it, all that good stuff. We'll work something out, have some fun, and then I'll show it off on Twitch and YouTube. So you're getting a double play. Now, finally, how to support this project of ours. There are three ways, 4 ways. There are 3 ways, and there's a 4th way. The first way is the aforementioned YouTube channel, the original main channel, as you can see here. You see, I now have the ability to do memberships. And just in the last moment, there was a vote for the main channel for live stream. So how do you support on the main channel? If you have used YouTube before, you know about super chats, super stickers, and memberships. If you are a member, by pressing this join button, you get all these perks I included. Now, you might not be here for the VR chat, but you might be here for the support and the indie games. One of the ideas for the memberships is I'm going to include early access to indie game demos, live streams, and more. So if you guys are interested, you can join for that. You don't need to join for the VR chat. But what is going to happen though is your name will still be included because part of the membership is to have your name in the highlight videos for my VR chat videos. So your name will be in there no matter what happens. Okay, so you might not be here for VR chat, but you're here for indie games. So that will be a thing here. So join there, right, 99 cents a month. Or you can do something called a super chat, but if you do a dollar sign here, you have a few options. You have a super sticker, you have a super chat itself where the message is highlighted. You can join the membership here at 99 cents a month, or you can buy a membership for others. Okay, so keep that in mind. You can also do that. So that supports the channel. And of course, the other stuff for YouTube. Okay, so that's number one. The second way to do so is PayPal. PayPal allows you to, well, tip the streamer. Red credit card. Okay, there you go. That's PayPal. Number three is something called Cash App. It's an app on computer and on phone that you can send money to said streamer. If you want to do that, use $RetroYuki. Please make it sure it's spelled correctly, otherwise it won't work. And the capital letter is R and Y. If it's correct, then you should see a photo. Okay. Now, when you do Cash App though, keep in mind that I do not get notified. Like like an alert does not come up. Like, hey, said so and so donated $700. Just making that number up, okay? I wish, but you know my point. So so if you do decide to give Cash App, let me know in chat and then I'll check it. Here's the thing too. Make sure you also let me know if you want to disclose the amount. Because there are cases where somebody is going to tip somebody, but they do not want their amount disclosed. Like, for example, if somebody said donated $7,000, but they don't want that amount disclosed, then I'll just say thank you to this and this for the tip, but I'm not going to say the amount. Okay, so let me know right away if you want that to happen. If not, I'm going to automatically disclose it by rule. Okay, that is a rule that I have, and you have flexibility there. The fourth way to support the channel is called Streamlabs. And if you go to my Streamlabs link, which has nothing right now, you can go ahead and go to Streamlab. And Streamlab is going to be this puppy right here. Um, if you go to the donate tab, I believe it's donate tab settings, and you go to the the support set, not support, but donation settings. It's this puppy right here. It's that tip page thing that you usually do here. Let me see if the link is up here, because usually they have a tip here, a link here. So here we go. This is this puppy. This is the Streamlabs tip page. Now, there's nothing special about this page yet because I don't really design it yet. But you can tip here for one time or monthly tip by rule. You do not need, don't feel obligated to do so. Then you have donation alert on the top right corner. It's the preview. I'm going to change this later on. I'm not going to do it tonight because it's already the night. So get ready for that. It's already the time, the 5 p.m. We're already going to start. I don't have time. So go ahead and donate here. Tip here, $5, and you know the deal. Go ahead and press that donate button. So there is your 4 ways to support the channel. Now, I will tell you there is a reward system on the way when it comes to this kind of stuff. But I do need to talk about the blue side, and that is Facebook. It's the blue side. Okay. So what about Facebook fans? What happens to them? Because I've been talking about Twitch and YouTube for a while. What happened to Facebook? Where's the blue Facebook love? Well, we kind of have a lucky scenario here. It turns out that Coromon has 3 files. Okay? 3 possible save files. Okay, so we are allowed to have 3 save files. Here's where it gets a little dicey. I have decided to cancel restreaming, so I cannot stream to multiple platforms like Facebook at the same time anymore after next week. But here's how it's gonna work. If you guys enjoy the Twitch and YouTube but want it earlier, then I'm gonna do the 2:30 and the 5 p.m. show. On Facebook, you get the late show, 8:45 on Mondays and Wednesdays. Same game, but different file, so that we don't mess up the Twitch and YouTube. Why not the same file, you ask? Because of restreaming, I'm gonna remove restream by the weekend. I can't stream to Facebook by together with YouTube and Twitch. I can stream to Facebook individually. For that reason, I have to copy and paste the file, and then Facebook gets their own gameplay footage. It's the same game, but we're going to be in different spots by the time this weekend rolls around. So that's what's going on there. Had this game not been 3 save files, then we had a different situation where we're going to have a completely different game for Facebook. But thankfully, 3 files means Facebook can join in on the fun. Just on a different time zone, a different time, 8:45. But that's only if, only if that the Twitch and YouTube like the 5 p.m. show. And if you guys want me to add one instead of 8:45, we can do 2:30. That's how it works. Okay, so timing wise, it's going to be depending on if you like this project and you want me to continue trying it out. Okay, remember, that is a trial run, folks, for the first few weeks. Okay, once we get into it, then we'll decide. Okay, but that is just a taste of what's going to happen starting at 5 p.m. tonight. So mark your calendar, 5 p.m. tonight. We're going to start our indie game adventure. I hope you guys are ready. This indie game adventure begins tonight at 5 on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. Come join me on the ride as we explore the world of indie games. Enjoy, and of course, as IndieYuuki, keep on gaming, folks.